Welcome to the Circularity Catalyst. I'm Ken Alston, steward of the Sustainability Signal and creator of the Design Like Nature framework. Today's episode is not just an update, it's a wake-up call. The headlines say it plainly. Companies are abandoning their climate pledges. But what if this retreat isn't really failure? What if it's the first honest breath, the one we take before we unlearn what we were fed and remember how life actually works? Stay with me, because we're about to decode the deeper signal that's behind this apparent collapse. I'm Ken Alston, this is the Circularity Catalyst, and today's episode is one part reflection, one part revelation. Because what if I told you that companies abandoning their climate pledges might actually be a good thing? Let's explore why the great retreat from sustainability could be a sign of rebirth, not collapse. You may have seen it in those headlines, companies are abandoning their climate pledges. That's not just clickbait. It's the latest investigative work from Ben Elgin at Bloomberg. The details are indeed sobering. Corporate climate strategies are being dropped or diluted. Political headwinds, especially during this Trump administration, have led to silence or worse, obstruction from the same companies that have been claiming green credentials. And even when strategies remained, they were often shallow, focused on easy wins, not systemic shifts. As Auden Schendler puts it, I would happily spend the rest of my life changing light bulbs and retrofitting buildings. But here's the only problem. It's not a solution to the climate problem. Sobering words. That quote should make us pause, because he's right. We've tried to make sustainability painless, profitable, palatable, but in so doing, we've fed a fantasy. As Ken Pucker of Tufts University said, the quicker that people understand that companies aren't going to save the planet, the better. It might sting, but there is a truth here. Here's why this might be good news. See, I'm not here to defend those companies, but I am here to offer another lens, another perspective. What if the retreat is revealing the hollow center? What if by abandoning their pledges, companies are finally making space for coherence? Because when something isn't working, collapse is the first sacred step. In my framework, the technical tetrahedron, this is called the death phase. It's uncomfortable, but essential. Most systems try to skip it. They optimize, rebrand, make more noise. But without dying to the old model, there's no true recreation. So perhaps we're seeing the unsustainable version of sustainability begin to die. That's not failure. That's sacred ecology in motion. This isn't just a leadership failure, it's a structural and energetic misalignment. We've been trying to scale sustainability on a model that was never coherent to begin with. If you're resonating with this and you're feeling the dissonance between your values and your work, begin with a gentle mirror. The personal signal diagnostic is a $97 entry point into this deeper field. It's not coaching and it's not content. It's a sovereign diagnostic review that reveals where your life and work are already broadcasting the truth and where you've been operating from outdated templates. You can find it now at circularitynetwork.com/personal-diagnostic. And now back to the signal, because it's time for a new model. Here's what I've learned across 4 decades. You can't spreadsheet your way to sustainability. You have to design it from life. That's why I created the Design Like Nature 7-step regenerative cycle, and why the technical tetrahedron isn't just a clever metaphor. It's the pure geometry of coherence. Real sustainability means recognizing when systems are no longer aligned. It means letting collapse do its sacred work. It means redesigning from wholeness, not from fear. And that doesn't start with companies. It starts with people. It starts with you. So yes, companies are retreating, and it's exposing everything false, performative, and broken. But maybe that's exactly what we need. Because in that space, a real signal can emerge. The old frames are cracking, and something more honest, more alive is ready to take root. Thank you for being part of this remembering. This is Ken Alston, and this has been the Circularity Catalyst.